you, by popular request, this is the second series. Okay, yeah, second part of the Trotro Diaries that we are bringing you. And guess who we are focusing on? You and I. The annoying things we've been doing in the Trotsky. I have all of them right in this episode. So let's get right into it and see the annoying things you and I have been doing in our Trotskys. Let's go. So my name is Beverly Langdon and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and turn on the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Now before we go into it, watch this video. Yeah, I know. Those passengers, I mean, just like, you sit in a Trotsky and then you sit by the window. Meanwhile, the other side, there's no one there. Not on my and then you sit by the window and then you make like coming in so uncomfortable. Like they just sit like this. I don't know why you do that. Why do you do that? You come and sit in the trust, you move in, like go somewhere so someone can also come in. I mean, it's not your car. It's not your private property. Like it's a trust, it's a public transport, so people will come in and out. Why do you sit by the window, make coming in uncomfortable for me and you as well? Then they are struggling, then they raise their legs and all that. Why? It's just like, when I see people do that, I just don't I don't get the reasoning behind it. Honestly, I don't get the reasoning behind it. Hey, this is our life, eh? It's not easy. Then a second thing too is that you see those passengers who, you pick the Trotsky, you are going to particular, let's say you are going to Medina, but your money is not enough, okay, and then you give to the mate, the Trotro mate, instead of you to be polite and humble and nice and say, oh mate, I don't have enough money on me, so take this money and for coins to check me, I like to wait, just dash me the coins that I have to add top up with. And then they are rude, they are loud, like they are the loudest in the Trotsky. Like they want to outsmart the mates, and so they go like, this is what we pay, this is how much we pay.
I don't take madness. I don't take far.
It's like they do that all the time, and we are just wondering and say, why don't you just be polite and say that, I don't have enough money, like I'm short of coins or something, like I don't have enough, so just let it go. I've seen so many instances where the mates will be like, madam, you have to be nice to me and ask me, to leave the coins with you because you don't have some, okay? But don't try to be outsmart with the mate and just be insulting the mate and not be nice about it, okay? And again, those Trotro passengers are my family members. Those of you who make calls in the Trotsky and you are so loud like you are in a family meeting. I beg, what is that? Some people get into the Trotsky, they get calls and they are so loud on the phone that big, like they are talking so loud, like they are shouting on top of their voices, and everyone in the car is turning around to look at who is on the phone.
Hey, my friend.
And then what they are talking about, like you distract the rest of us to come and then like pay attention to you for a second and go like, why is this man shouting on the phone? Why is this woman shouting on the phone? Please, I am not interested in your conversation. I am not your family member. I don't care. I have my own headaches. I don't want to be a part of your phone calls. So quit shouting in the Trotsky. It's a Trotsky, public transport. For God's sake, why are you shouting on the phone? Is it a family meeting? I mean, like, what is my part in the conversation that you are having? Why are you shouting? Why are you drawing my attention to you? I don't want to be a part of it. Just get it that way. I don't want to be a part of it. Are they? Why? Oh, and then those passengers do that. Say you have to alight at a particular point. Say that the Trotro driver just dropped someone. You know that you can walk like 10 steps to get to your point. But this group of people, they will not. You will sit in the car, then the driver just moves and you're like, mate, our light. And I'm like, why? you know that you can just walk like just 10 or 5 steps, then you are at the next junction. But they will sit in the car, and then the driver will move the car. Once the driver just parks the car and just moves like a second, you are like, now I have to alight at my junction. I mean, sisters and brothers, please, let's help one another, okay? We are all trying to be comfortable. We are all trying to, find our way around all this Trotro hectic. Like, it's already hectic taking a Trotsky. Until we are trying to, make life a bit comfortable, to, help one another. So let's not make the journey more tedious, unwelcoming. I don't know even what to say. And those of you who are like me, we go and pick the Trotsky, and sometimes you are the first to be in a Trotsky, like where the glass window is. Then someone who is like 4 times your size or 6 times your size comes to sit in the car, and some of the seats take 3 people and then 4 people, and so you need to squeeze. But they squeeze, and you squeeze you are squeezed. I said the person is huge, and so and then he or she is just paying for 1 seat, and so the person will take your part of your seat, and then the next person's seat as well, like part of the next person's seat, and then just say, like, we are struggling, you can't see anything, you can't do anything. It's not the person's fault, it's not your fault. But now it's kind of just say, I can say for no squeeze it, you can't see anything, you can't do anything, and especially when the person is also not kind of being nice about it. Just because the person is big, like she's in the car, like obet's name. Yeah, I just who's saying I should explain these encounters with people. Obet's not calm. Like, you are huge. It's not your fault. It's not my fault as well. But you have to be nice about it. People are hard. Like, they just push you. Meanwhile, you are on your seat. They just want to push you so they can feel comfortable, rather than ask you, say, oh, can you please, push a little bit so that, I can also feel comfortable or something. They won't do it, and they are just sitting in the car. Blaja. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not making fun of them, but like, they should be nice about it, okay? They should be like really nice about it. And then another thing is that what really annoys me in Trotsky, sometimes you're on your phone, and then you can feel it that someone is like looking onto your phone, like whatever you are doing, the person is just looking onto the phone. Let me tell you this experience. I was on my phone in a Trotsky, like I was going about my normal day, checking my WhatsApp messages on pages and then on my like personal chat, and then a gentleman just taps me from the back and goes like, how can I be added onto this page on your phone? And I'm like, wait, what page on my phone? It's like he mentioned the name of the group page, and I'm like, wait a second, why are you looking onto my phone? And you have the effort, like you have the guts, like I don't even know how to describe it, to ask me if you can be added onto the page on my phone when you are not supposed to be looking onto my phone in the first place.
He shot you.
People are just watching what you are doing on your phone. I was doing something with my friend. There's a guy sitting right by me. I can see that he's looking onto my phone. He can also see that I'm looking at him, and he's still looking onto my phone. Like, why are you poking your nose in my business? I mean, how? Like, why? Now, have you come across someone who is watching movie in a Trotsky on her phone or his phone, and is not wearing earpiece or headphones or AirPods? Like, the person is just watching movie. I see the person is in a cinema. You're just watching movie on your phone. A movie only you watch only you watch and know about. Why don't you have earpiece or a headphone or AirPods to watch your movie? Who says those of us in a Trotsky want to hear what the people are saying? And they get to some scenes and you don't want to hear it, but the person is just watching the movie in a Trotsky with no earpiece, nothing. And I'm sitting and I'm watching this person, and I'm like, hello, like, why, what, like, use your earpiece. If you don't watch it, don't distract it, like, don't disturb the rest of us in the Trotsky. Some of us are thinking about our works, our jobs, our families, and then you're watching the movie in the car and you are distracting us, like you are disturbing us. It's not even distraction, you are disturbing the entire piece of the Trotsky, which doesn't even exist. So I mean, why? Oh my goodness. Then we have passengers who miss where they're supposed to alight and blame the mate for it, knowing perfectly well that it's their fault. Now hear this. There was this passenger who missed where she had to alight, and then when the mate mentioned the next junction, she was like, mate, when I had to alight at the previous one, and the mate was like, well, I mentioned the place, you didn't respond, no one responded. He said, don't you know that I was on my phone?
He shot you.
And we went like, wait, you're on your phone? Like, is that the best thing you could say to someone who was trying to be nice to you? You're on your phone? Is that a mate's headache? No. I mean, you have to alight somewhere. Be alert. Unless you don't know the place, you have to tell the mate, okay, mate, I'll alight at this place, but I don't know the place. So when we get there, please alert me. But you don't do that, and you call. Then you're coming to say that you're on your phone, and some people even you saw the mate when they know that it's not the mate's fault. I've seen some. The mate asked, roundabout, no answer. We get to share, and you are complaining that you're supposed to alight at roundabout. What do you want the mates to do? Go back when we all want to move forward? Like, go back when you want to move forward? No way. No way. Then, these passengers who alight in traffic, you know it's not right. You know it's not right. But you alight in traffic. Minisanene. Eh? Why are you alighting in traffic? Meanwhile, you and I, we bash mate for picking passengers in traffic. But you, when you want to alight, mate, be a mate.
You're a disgrace.
Let me tell you another thing. There was this gentleman in a Trotsky who wanted to alight in traffic. The mate said that it's not right for him to alight in the traffic. Like, it was wrong. Like, he wouldn't let him. Come and see. Blow. Bema. Beshe. Like, or teammate in safe one. I just say, or the gate, like it was messy. It was like he wanted to do everything possible to, get the mate to let him alight in the traffic. But guess what? The mate didn't batch. The mate didn't, he didn't allow him. And you know what the driver did? When they was the place where the guy had to alight. The driver sped off. Like, he was so angry at what the gentleman did. It was not cool. Like, alighting in traffic, why? Like, yeah, blow. My fellow passengers, let's not, like, Trotro life, it's already hectic, like, it's difficult. Until let's make sure that we help one another so it becomes bearable for all of us. Until we get, our cars, until we buy our own cars. But until then, let's be nice. Let's make the experience okay. Let's not have so many hula baloo and this and that and all that. Until we get that car, let's be nice and help one another. My fellow passengers, that is it for today. If I didn't mention what you did wrong, leave it in the comment section. If I didn't mention an experience that you encountered, leave it in the comment section. And share the video, like it, subscribe, tell your family members about it, and until the next episode, be nice. Trotro, it's not something that we all want to, but we have to. So yes, boom, I'm out.